will we do a Napoleon multiplayer campaign to make use of the movie hype? Well, the movie comes out soon.
I'm excited for the movie, but I've heard bad reviews.
Well, so twofold. One, there's meant to be like a 4-hour cut, which is coming to Apple TV at some point.
Oh, that's exciting.
Which is meant to make more sense.
Right.
Oh my god, look at
that. This is fucking ridiculous.
I love it.
Oh, look, they shoot over the mountain.
They're still getting shots in.
Oh my god.
Because, yeah, like, apparently the movie was gonna be really long, but then they chopped it down to 2.5 hours. So it's meant to be just whole story plots just don't make sense.
Oh, shit. Well, that sounds like a Ridley Scott.
But did you hear the amazing fucking line that he said in an interview about people were criticizing? He's been criticized by some French historians.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a Hollywood movie. It's obviously not going to be historically accurate.
About historical accuracy. Mm-hmm. And they're like, this is like a big part of our history, and you just have completely done it wrong. Yeah. And his great fucking line, his response to that, historians are saying that, was, well, were you there? So you don't know either, and fuck you. Like,
my made-up stuff's just as valid as your made-up stuff.
It's like, ooh.
Yikes.
Okay. Just felt like the stupidest fucking response.
What a response. Like, mine's just as likely to be true as yours.
Yeah.
My history that I made up.
So.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Okay. Well, that's a choice, isn't it? Sounds like a fucking child.
Oh, shit, is that the actual line? Do you have that there? Sorry, I might have paraphrased it. Approve that line. Here we go. Were you there? No. Well, fuck off then is the line. That's it. Sorry. I made it less shitty and mean than his version.
Wow. What a dick.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, really, Scott? Come on, bro. Look, just be like, hey, it's a movie. I
embellished to make a better story.
I embellished to make the movie a little more watchable. Not just...
Also, none of his films, like Gladiator wasn't historically accurate, and Kingdom of Heaven wasn't historically accurate. And did he do Alexander? Or was that someone else? Because that super wasn't accurate either.
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I've just I've just learned to not expect history from anything other than a documentary, and even then it's 50-50.
Exactly. Also, do you want super cold hard history?
I think there are some historical stories that have a good enough story in them you can be accurate. Oh, because they're still fucking good.
No, I'm completely agreeing with that. But I think, you could argue that there's more value in something that's more watchable, slightly less historically accurate.
Yeah, but there is a balance. Because if you're just like, then Napoleon killed a dragon.
And then he flew to space.
Yeah, and you end up with like Baron Munchausen.
Yeah.
Which...
Okay, no, there's a few leads in there. That
all I'm saying is there's a line somewhere in there, isn't there?
There's definitely a line.
And everyone's line, I guess, is slightly different.
But I just think, like, if you get people interested in something a bit lighter, you're more likely to have people who are then interested in history, and they're like, you know what, I want to know more about this.
And you actually do more good for history
than
by tweaking a few things. Like Herodotus.
Herodotus.
Remember Herodotus?
I think I know the name.
He's like an ancient Greek quote-unquote historian. Mm-hmm. Who by some is called the father of history.
Love that.
Because he's one of the oldest recorded surviving records we have of ancient history.
Okay.
But known more commonly by other historians as the father of lies.
Ooh, okay.
Because
both are pretty good fucking titles.
Yeah. Wow. So Herodotus was a lot of people think that his works of history weren't books. They weren't laid down as history. They were performed as a show.
Okay.
So there's a lot of crowd-pleasing anecdotes in his story. He'll start something off with the king of Persia. he got real mad about this thing that happened. I've heard 3 different versions of this. This is the one I'm telling you.
Okay.
And it's like, you chose the saucier
the
one.
sexiest one.
Yeah,
to make history a bit more fun. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I'm all there. I'm there for the Herodotus version because the battle was usually won by someone who came up with a clever stratagem and tricked the people to do a cool thing.
Yeah.
Rather than this side had 10,000 more men.
Well, or due to months of logistical failure on one side, yep, their troops were slightly depleted and therefore they lost. It was quite inevitable and no one was really actually surprised.
Exactly. No, he, they made a big wooden horse.
Yeah, they outfoxed their foes. Okay, I get it.
And he wasn't planning on, 2,000 years later, everyone trying to decide what life was like based on his, stand-up material.
For sure that people are now interpreting this. Although, if you are in the future and you've only just got onto this bit of the stream, you've been watching Tom and Ben for years and building your culture on this, never reveal that Kremlo isn't the Lord and Savior. Just dig your feet in deeper.
True. That's the only true bit.
That's the true part. Keep the, all the people working on building the 5,000 foot high Kremlo statue that your civilization has been doing for the last 2,000 years. Just keep it, make it so. Do you want to be father of history or father of lies?
Oh, why do I have to pick? I want to be both. I think it's so much cooler when you're both.
I think both are pretty...
Thing is, if you're father of history, if people call you the father of history, but you're actually the father of lies, you've done a real fucking good job.
You've done such a good job.
I feel like that's the power play. Whereas if you're the other way around, if you are the father of history, but people remember you as the father of lies,
bad job.
You fucked up so bad.
You've made a mistake along the road. But I guess if you're known as the father of lies, but actually you are the father of history, that works as well. That people...
No, you've done goof.
No, because you're known as this deceptive, terrible force. But actually, that's your front. The fool. The deceiver, but actually you've been doing all of this stuff in the background.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and you have controlled history through your deception.
Ooh, yeah, I want to know what that guy's into.
Oh my god! And yeah, the father of lies. His catchphrase can be, "You can't handle the truth." Instantly,
I like
amazing. Makes that really changes the direction I was thinking that character was going to go.
Yeah, you've turned him on his head, and I like him more now.
Yeah, it's a real different energy. And I'm in. Oh, you want to be the father of Christmas? Well, you could do that.
That's pretty good. You get all but one day off a year.
Yeah, but that one day you got to work real fucking hard.
Oh, yeah, you earned your year off at that point.
Or is it Father Christmas? Do you remember in Universal Soldier, the movie, where they can push their body harder and faster, but you have to go in the tank because they're
super
burning
overheat,
themselves out.
they?
Maybe that's what Santa does.
Oh no, he's just in the cryo tube for the rest of the year.
Yeah, they have to rebuild his body in the Bacta tank because he has to use all of his powers on that one day.
Santa.
Yeah, it's actually
rough. He's only just the day before Christmas Eve. He's like, oh god, okay, I think I can handle another one.
Just hyping up, ready to go. And they just pull him out like an Eversaw assassin. The rest of the time he's frozen, and they're just go Santa, and he just delivers presents again. Yeah. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows?
Who do you believe? One of us always tells the history.
One of us is the father of lies, the other the father of history.
So...
Oh, it's like Herodotus has that face on the front of his head and the face on the back of his head that spins round.
Oh, okay, they spin. Good, because otherwise I'd never believe the one on the back of the head. That doesn't seem like the trustworthy face. Not even once.